what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Hot Toys Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader 6-scale figure. Now this isn't just any Darth Vader figure, this is when Anakin Skywalker becomes Darth Vader, so this particular figure is basically depicted in that particular scene. I must admit it does sound awesome and cool, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to really pick this one on up. And Hot Toys does have like 4 different versions of this, because you get it with the table, where he's like laid out on the table, you know, you can stand it up, and I know it has like USB power features too as well, but I'm sure it'll probably take up like a lot of space. I must admit the Darth Vader looks pretty cool though, and of course you get like the Anakin Skywalker head sculpt too as well. But anyway, I'm gonna get into this right now. Okay, here's the Hot Toys Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader 6-scale figure. Now this just isn't any Darth Vader figure. It's like a Darth Vader figure representing the moment when Anakin Skywalker becomes Darth Vader, or you can say transforms into Darth Vader, like when he's getting put like in his armor. So I think this is pretty cool that Hot Toys decided to give us a figure based on that particular scene or sequence from the film, which is like a powerful moment. Because I was hearing that there was plans to actually do this in quarter scale one time. I didn't even know that, but they were planning on doing like a quarter scale version, I heard, of this particular piece, but now they have took it down to 6 scale. So I guess, you know, you would definitely need the space or the, you know, the room to accommodate such like a large piece. But like I said, I'm still not too sure if I'll be picking this one up, but it still does look pretty cool. I think the Darth Vader looks pretty cool, and I think he is like updated now too as well. Now the Hot Toys Darth Vader, based on Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, will stand 35 centimeters tall. He will have 30 points of articulation. He would come with a masked portrait and an unmasked portrait with movable eyes, multiple interchangeable hands, a light-up LED lightsaber, wired and non-wired capes, a light-up LED chest plate, and a light-up display base. Now, there are 2 different versions of this particular piece too, because if you get the deluxe version, it will come with an operating table with 2 operating drawers and a swap-out mechanical hand for the Vader. So yeah, he does have like some pretty cool accessories. So I think this is like awesome. Like I said, you probably just need like the space to accommodate it, because it's probably kind of large anyway, you know, like the table itself. And then you have like Darth Vader, then you got to have like the drawers like displayed around him too as well. So yeah, but it does look cool though. Now the Anakin Skywalker unmasked portrait, I think it looks pretty cool. Look how he's all like battle damaged and bloodied and scarred up and stuff. It looks awesome, and I think the likeness to Hayden Christian is pretty cool on these pics right here. It does look awesome. So I think they did a good job on that. Because, you know, that moment where you could see him like that unmasked, it really isn't that long of a scene, but it still looks pretty cool. And I think it's awesome that they should have included this particular head sculpt with him becoming like Darth Vader, because, you know, this is like the last moment you see of him like this before they put the helmet on him. So I think that's pretty awesome. And I think this is pretty cool. I'm even hearing this is the first time they have done this. Now we have a Darth Vader with like a wired cape. So you get like 2 different capes. Well, I think the first time we have 2 capes included or something like that from what I'm hearing. But I think that's kind of awesome. So you can have Vader's cape draping, or you can have it like wired, so you can have it like flowing in the wind. So I think that's pretty cool, because there's no question, if I did pick this up, I'd definitely display Vader like with his cape like flowing for like photography pics or anything like that. I think that would really look pretty cool. If you get the deluxe version, you would get the operating table with the operating drawers that you can attach to the base along with Darth Vader. As you can see, he even has like the handcuffs too around like his wrist. I know one of them you can have this like broken, like when he broke out of it. So yeah, this does look pretty cool. Like I say, I'm just still really not too sure about it. I think the drawers are kind of cool too. I'm still not too really like too big on it, you know, but I'm there though. The Darth Vader looks awesome though, I must admit. That they are also giving us like the helmet, where you can see like the inside of like Darth Vader's helmet. I think that's pretty cool. You can see like how the lens or like the eyes of it were like red. So I think that's pretty cool that Hot Toys is even including that before the mask is put on him. It even has like the handle thing that was holding it too as it was coming down to his face, you know, and then they put it on him, he started breathing. So I think that's pretty cool that they went that far, like the detail in it. But I must admit, I do think the Darth Vader figure itself looks very awesome. I'm hearing some even think this might be the best Vader that we have gotten yet. I do notice that he looks like he has a more sleeker type size to him, like he looks thinner than the other like Darth Vader figures. So I'm kind of curious about that. I know this is kind of a young Darth Vader too, because you know this was when Anakin first transformed into him, so that's probably what they're trying to represent by him looking like he's sleeker. But the suit does look very awesome. This Darth Vader figure, it does look cool. Just Darth Vader himself, you know. But we have gotten so many like Darth Vader figures, you know. Now Hot Toys has the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader 6 scale figure, scheduled to ship between April and September of this year, 2026. So yeah, like I say, I'm not too sure if I'll be picking this one up, but it does look like awesome, like Darth Vader himself, and I do think it's cool that Hot Toys is finally giving us a 6 scale figure that represents that moment where Anakin becomes Darth Vader. So I must admit myself, I do think it's pretty cool, and I think the likeness to like Hayden Christensen is pretty good on the figure too as well. Like how his head is all damaged and burned up and stuff, and you can still tell that he looks like young, you know. Even like the body of Darth Vader itself, it looks thinner if it's going to remain like that compared to the other Darth Vader figures that we have gotten, you know. So that's why I bet they are just representing like him when he was like young, like when he's just becoming Vader. But yeah, like I say, I'm not too sure if I'll be picking it up though, but it does look awesome though. Now, Hot Toys has the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader 6 scale figure scheduled to be shipped between April and September of 2026. So he's scheduled to be released next year. And again, like I say, I don't know too much about this. And there's so many Darth Vader figures, like wow. But I must admit, the idea of having like that table where he's becoming Darth Vader, that does kind of stand out to me. And this new Vader does look a little cooler too. I like how he looks. He does look like awesome. I'm hearing that they're changing certain things about the material of his costume too as well, from what I'm hearing. But anyway, I'm not still too sure about it. It looks cool though. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.